Sexual assault is a significant issue in Missoula, but not just Missoula. It's a significant issue in most communities.
It was a terrible, eye-opening thing to realize that stuff does happen in our quaint little town.
I'm a city council member.
I'm city council.
Co-owner at the Rhinoceros.
Attended bar here for 11 years.
Missoula County DUI Task Force Coordinator.
Missoula County and the City of Missoula.
Relationship Violence Services.
The Student Advocacy Resource Center.
At the University of Montana.
Missoula College.
Missoula Police Department.
The YWCA.
Missoula Forum for Children and Youth.
I work at the City of Missoula and I'm its mayor.
1 in 3 women experience sexual violence in their lifetime and nearly 1 in 9 men. So it's not just a women's issue.
Assaults happen to anyone ranging from babies all the way up to our elders.
In our research, when students report instances of sexual assault, sexual violence, we see a lot of co-occurrence of alcohol or other substances being involved.
Over the years, we've seen a number of victims come out of the bar scene. And they'll say that they were out with friends having a great time and then they don't remember what happened. Or they met somebody and that person started harassing them and followed them after the night at the bar. After enough of these stories, you start to think, what's going on?
In our culture, we take the attitude that sexual violence is just inevitable, that it's going to happen, and all we can do is warn women to keep themselves safe from it. Things like, watch your drink, someone might drug it, or don't walk alone at night. When someone's assaulted, instead of asking, why was she drinking so much? What did she expect to happen? By going home with this person, asking, why did this person choose to assault them? Why did this person not stop when they said no? If they weren't sure whether someone was consenting, why did they keep going? Why didn't they just ask and clarify whether they were consenting? And those aren't the questions that we're asking. But when we start asking those questions, it's a lot more likely that we'll fix the issue because we're attacking the issue that actually causes rape, which is people are choosing to commit rape.
Sexual violence is absolutely preventable. We've seen in other areas of public health where we've made real inroads. So drinking and driving, smoking, seatbelt use, helmet use. We see behavior change and we see culture change, and sexual violence is no different.
Bystander intervention is effective because what we're trying to do here is create a community of support.
When we have a community of people who stand up and say, this behavior is not acceptable, and then step in to intervene, we do a much better job of preventing it from happening again.
2/3 of sexual assaults involve bystanders leading up to the assault. We can prevent sexual violence by training bystanders on how to recognize the signs of sexual violence, those red flags that something problematic is happening.
When people are put in vulnerable situations, they might think that nobody will notice or care. So a bystander has the power to make them feel not alone and to foster a community where people care about others' well-being.
Oftentimes when we think about intervention, we think that it needs to be a major response, when in reality, checking in on the situation, providing distraction, and allowing the person to be able to get to safety is the only thing that's needed.
Bars are really the perfect audience for sexual violence prevention training because bartenders are seeing a lot of problematic behavior in their bars when people are really drunk. And there are a lot of people that are wanting to take advantage of how intoxicated people are in bars. So bartenders have a lot of power in intervening.
There's a lot of responsible bar owners and bartenders out there that want to do everything that they can to reduce any kind of violence or headaches in the community.
They're on the front line. They need more education.
This only is effective with our community. If we have 3 people who are against rape, that really doesn't get the job done. We need 300,000, 3 million, 300 million people against rape.
I've got a 5-year-old little girl, and it would be irresponsible to not fund work like this. At some point, she's going to be 18 and 21, and she'll be an adult, and she's going to be in the environment that we're talking about here, and we need to invest in making that an environment of respect.
Preventing overservice helps prevent a lot of things, not just driving under the influence, but sexual assault.
And anything that we can do to help those bartenders and educate them about reducing those violent incidences benefits the city as a whole.
The more that we can have bystanders and people thinking about how substances and sexual assault often can be in correlation with each other. So I just think it's really exciting to be able to combine two topics and help keep our community safer.
Empower people to step in and step up and get involved if they see somebody that needs some help.
Make your move.
Make your move.
Make your move.
Make your move.
To end sexual violence.
Make your move to end sexual violence.
We made our move. What will you do?